So today I want to talk about why I'm a freehand tattoo artist. So for those of you who are not familiar, freehand tattooing is a process where there is no pre-design. The client will come to the studio and the artist will directly create the base of the tattoo using a skin marker, and then after that, the tattoo will happen. So yeah, so that is the gist of what freehand tattoo means. So why do I do it this way? I have a few reasons. So first of all, I think tattoos are stories, and tattoo sessions is the process of storytelling, and the finished product is basically a encapsulated form of that story being told in the moment of a story that happened in the past, because a lot of people come to me with a purpose, with an intention of the tattoo, and then we're trying to create that story in a different moment, in the future moment. And then when they look at the tattoo, it reflects not just the intention that they initially had, it's also the moment they had with me, or the artist that they work with. And I think it's really, it's a story within a story. It's a great kind of almost souvenir of the past. So I think that's just really magical. Yeah, so that's reason number one. And reason number two is that tattoo to me is a medium in and of itself. It's like watercolor painting is a medium. Sculpture is a medium. So for me, it works in the most direct way if I work directly with the skin instead of trying to plan it out on a 2D format and then stick it on to a 3D format. And that is just kind of, I feel like a lot of meanings would be lost during the process of transferring one to another. It's kind of like translation, and it's like learning a language. If you get to a point that you can fluently speak the language, then you are able to get your meaning across more directly than if you were to use Google Translate to translate one language then to another one. Then, a lot of meaning and emotions and, all that might be lost. So yeah, so this is another reason why I chose to do my tattoos in the freehand method. And reason number three is that I create my art based on a flow and an emotion and a vibration a lot of the time. So usually in my experience, the most touching pieces of art I have ever made were made in the moment within a time frame. Not necessarily limited time frame, but I would just kind of get into a flow and I just let things come out based on the experience or the vibration that I'm feeling in the moment. So that goes the same way for tattoo creation, is that I meet somebody for the first time, or even not for the first time, for a different moment in time with a different mood, with a different story that they would like to share with me, then it would kind of create this different kind of vibration, which will initiate a different creative process in my mind and in my body. So everything happens in the moment, and it will help me create this piece of art that is truly authentic and unique. So if you think about kind of in a way of performative arts, is that people, they practice their craft for years on end, and then here comes performing time and they get on stage and they just let go. And usually the most moving pieces of audio or video art, performative art that people have ever experienced, and those are live performances. So this is another reason why I do my tattoos in this way. So in a way, I do treat myself not just like an illustrator or tattoo artist. I also train myself like a channeler. that will channel images through words, through different vibrations, different energies, so I can bring forth this piece of art that is truly a co-creation of different types of vibrations from two different people, so myself and the client, in a different moment within different kind of context of why we're here. So I think that all is just so beautiful and so juicy that I just love to preserve it in the moment, and that's why another reason why I do it this way. Yeah, thank you so much for listening.